Welcome back to the thrift shop. Today we have the Kiwi Ears Cadenza. That's right, Kiwi Ears Cadenza. So let's talk about these. So first of all, let's take a look. Hopefully you can get to see these. They are a medical grade resin. And they do come in 3 colors. They come in red, purple, and green. I chose the purple. And yeah, nice little golden emblem there. Cable, standard braided copper cable. Nothing really special. These are $34.99. You can get these at Amazon. Or help me with the link down below to Linsol. And I love Linsol for their great deals. This is not sponsored. This is purchased by my own money. But I will have an affiliate link in the first comment down below and in the comment or in the section below the video. Anyways, yeah, for $34.99, probably the best deal, under 50 bucks. And in this market, it's changing every couple months. And I've actually had these for 3 to 4 months. I've loved them so much that I traveled with them for work. I keep these at work, get stressed out and jam out a little bit. These things are absolutely beautiful. They are a fingerprint magnet. So you do need to keep a rag around to polish them if you care about that. It's a general shape. It's not a, like a custom form shape. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. But $34.99, you're getting great sound. So this has a 10 millimeter beryllium diaphragm in it. I question that, but maybe it's plastic coated with beryllium. Who knows? But that's what the marketing literature lists. Let's see, it's terminated with a 3.5 millimeter termination. It is 32 ohm impedance, 110 dB sensitive, and it's a 2-pin connection up here. So get your nice little connections right and left, easy to tell. Strain relief, it's a little tight. I've had no problems, nothing, to deal with my ear. A lot of people always ask, how big is the nozzle? Will it hurt my ears? It's not on the small side, and it's not on the huge side. It's kind of in between. And it's not a problem. I am using kind of a narrower set of, it's hard to do this when you're on camera. These are kind of snug to get on. As you can see here, sometimes it helps if you twist. But you can see, definitely a little bit bigger, a little chunky, not too big. I do usually wear a medium to put this in perspective, so just to give you an idea. So these will not hurt your ears, and you can even go down to small if you have really small ear canals. Not a problem. So let's show what's in the box. And as usual, you get one of these boxes that you can't get open. It's virtually impossible. Just come on. Linsol Kiwi Ears. It's a nice box, but man, that suction is so tight. Give a little clearance around the box just so it opens up nice and smooth. See here, this is where the IEMs were. You do get some of these red ones, kind of like a spin fit look. I don't doubt they're real spin fits. Who knows? Could be. You get some clear silicone, small, medium, and large, and you get black, your preference. And I assume, I haven't looked at these, sometimes the hole diameter is larger and smaller. Looking at these, the hole diameter is larger, so I've been using the smaller ones, which are a little bit harder to get on. Nothing wrong with that. So for $34.99, getting a pretty sweet deal. It's not like the packaging you get on some of the higher end IEMs. Sometimes that's what you pay for, but this is all about sound and getting good sound quality for the value. Okay, for the value. I tried to pop up the frequency response here. Take a quick look. You're going to get a harmonish kind of feel out of these. A little bit elevated sub bass, bass region. Mid bass is where it really shines. Lovely drum impacts coming through these. Quite great. The mids are a little bit recessed, and I'm ever so slightly, not a lot. And yeah, so the vocals, at least male vocals that I've been listening to recently, they're just slightly behind the mix, just ever so slightly. They're not forward in your face. Some people like that. I do in certain cases, depending on the genre you're listening to. These are great for metal, rock, EDM, things like that. If you're more into singer-songwriter, vocalist, kind of stuff like that, acoustic music, you may not really enjoy these that much or get the full potential out of them. But otherwise, absolutely fantastic. Moving on to the treble, it is very relaxed. So it's going to be highly, highly dependent on the amplifier they're using. So if you're using, let's say, a chip-based DAC, or I'm trying to think of what you guys may be using, dongle DAC. If it's a chip-based, it's probably going to have a lot of treble energy. It'll come out. It'll really come out, but it's not going to be too much. You're definitely not going to get sibilance with these, at least not that I've ever experienced. Very warm sound. Smooth, warm, lush sound with these. Definitely not, even though the frequency response looks like very harmon tuned, it's very, very well elevated, and the treble falls off pretty fast. So it's very warm, very fun, very loving. For $34.99 to get something this smooth, this refined, it's quite amazing. I've been listening to a lot of Avenged Sevenfold. I don't know if that's your kind of thing, and don't genre bash on here. The new Avenged Sevenfold, I will say you have to go out and listen to. It is absolutely probably the album of the year. And if you don't like metal, you don't like rock, you have to listen and start to finish. And you will be rewarded, because it is like a Broadway show. And you're going to hear light sounding piano from a metal band. You're going to hear songs that sound like Frank Sinatra. Just seriously, go take a listen. Anyways, one of the songs, Game Over, I've just been listening to. I absolutely love. It's got great guitar picks. It's flowing. It's not heavy. It gets heavy at points and it relaxes. And that's the kind of the new rock metal thing. It's like 3 songs in one, basically. And I've just been falling in love listening to this. And you're never going to get listening fatigue with these. They are so warm and lush that you can crank things up. You're going to get the bass rumble. You're going to get everything that you need out of these and never be fatigued. But if you do want a little bit more treble, again, use something a little more energy. For me, obviously this isn't portable. And a lot of times when I'm at work, I'm just using my MacBook. So simple, and they sound great. And obviously that's not the best, but it's what I do at work. But here I have the Ship Bifrost 264, which has a lot of treble energy, really good separation, and all these good things that multi-bit DACs do through the iFi ICANN. And this thing just gives you separation width, not really depth, but you're getting width. You'll hear voices just come out of nowhere off to the sides. And it's really cool, especially on Avenged Sevenfold, because you have the singer right up front. You can hear him right in front of you, and then you'll hear someone shout from the sides and then from the other side. And total layers and separation are really good for $34.99. So absolutely wonderful. So yes, this thing's great, $34.99, right? What about the competition? It is tough out there these days. So we'll talk about a few things. And I'll put this here since I've tangled it up enough. So probably one of the IEMs over the last year that's caught a lot of attention. Certainly there are a lot of them, and I don't have all of them because I can't afford to buy all of them. But the Sound Note Zero here, this was, I think, around $24. Don't quote me if I'm going by memory right. These are good. It depends on the sound signature that you're going after. You want warm and lush, you go with Kiwi Ears Cadenza. Smoothness, sound notes, a little less refined, not as smooth, a little bit leaner, but very similar. I don't like the look of this. I don't like the cable. It's kind of janky, quite honestly. Just stiff. Just not as refined, polished. This is much prettier, but still a good contender, just not up to the performance that you get with the Cadenza. Next is the recent released, you can't not mention, Moondrop. So for $18.99, the Moondrop Chew 2. So I have not put these through their paces. I've had these for a while. I've just been so busy with my other channel. I've been making content over the past month and a half, and behind all my reviews, you can see I've been wrenching. Yeah, jet ski stuff, working, wrenching, all that kind of good stuff. So lucky my hands right now are clean and not dirty. So I need to wear gloves just so I can do my reviews. But anyways, the Moondrop Chew 2, you get a metal head. Cable's not as nice. I mean, it looks pretty. It is pretty, but it's just, it's for appearances. It's not as smooth, not as nice. But you do really get good IEMs. Moondrop is kind of one of my favorites, along with Kiwi Ears. So for $18.99, you're getting a cleaner presentation. By cleaner, it's less warm. It's more neutral. Very good. So if you're wanting more of a neutral IEM and you can save some money, $18.99, warm, lush, go this direction. All right. I want to show the Moondrop box too, for the Chew 2. So, you're getting a similar kind of presentation. And again, it's not as pronounced in the bass region compared to the frequency response seen earlier. And you do have some peaks that do give you some more energy up in the higher regions. So cleaner, not as thick, and yeah, really nice. Review will be coming out soon. Lastly, we have the big brother of the Kiwi Ears Cadenza, and we have the quartets. So the quartets come in at $100, and as you can tell, these are very much like a custom molded IEM. Amazing for the price. Again, I love this purple, absolutely amazing. This you're getting two 10 millimeter, I believe, dynamic drivers, and you're getting two BAs, so 4 total drivers. I believe the drivers are isobaric with each other. And with this, for $100, you're getting the same similar, and I'm going to say similar kind of sound characteristic, a little better in the presentations, layering, separation, depending on what you're pairing with. If you're going with an R2R connected DAC, these will show up better. If you're sticking with a standard chip-based DAC, the differences aren't as great. So these will reward you, with higher end amps and DACs than the Cadenza will. But $100, so I'm giving you anywhere from $18 to $100, and I think the Cadenza for $34.99 is an absolute steal. This is something that you should have in your collection, and again, I love it for traveling. So for me, popping these in and just being on a plane, using my DAP. I think I have the Hibby R3 Pro Saber I've had for a long time. It's all cracked up, but you know what? It works great. And get on a plane, just relax with these things. Much better than some of the DSP created wireless headphones and things. Yeah, just pop these in and you love them. Again, links down below. Please like, subscribe, help the channel. I think I'm at a little over 2,000 subscribers, and I want to get more. I want more of you. So down in the comments, kind of tell me what content you want, and I will put it together. I do kind of what you either sent to me. I bought this. I will be doing some more stuff with Linsole soon. So we'll see you back here at the channel. Thanks, and see you later. Peace.